Hello, hello, hello. Hello. This is Sena your cinnamon roll bear DIY extraordinaire. Hi, how are you? Hi. Oh, I don't have my background music on. Hold on. I have music on going on for myself, so I was just like, listen to that music, but it's not stream safe. It's just I'll tell you what the mix is. I'm in my bag. It's called Calm Your Anxiety. And I put soft, sad music into the search bar. Hi. I've heard that a Japanese had entered in the chat. A Japanese had entered into the chat. What? What are you trying to say? The mushroom didn't kill her. Hurrah! Well, it's just a shaggy ink cap. Those aren't poisonous. Especially if you get them early stage, which is what it was. It tasted kind of like chicken. I just fried it in some bacon grease. And then I took my mom to Longhorn Steakhouse because my little brother's out at an arcade all day with our church group, and that was the worst service I have ever experienced, like, in my entire life. It was awful. It was awful. Food was good, but I was looking at the time, and he had just got back with the church, and it was like, you gotta pack up your food in to-go boxes as soon as it hits the table, practically. So I ate my steak and then saved the side of the bread. It was just, yeah. I guess they don't do reservations, and they have 2 10 tops in there, and it's a mess. It's just a mess. I think they thought, it's Monday, it's gonna be slow day. It was not. So, I guess there's two birthdays being celebrated out of nowhere. Oh. I've been having a bad day. This should hopefully cheer me up. I'm sorry, Coyote. I do hope you have a better night. The nice thing about your day coming to a close is you get to kind of choose how it ends. And you get to start off better. I don't know. I'm in a bit of a melancholy mood tonight. I don't know. I think it's kicking in for me that I'm leaving my job, and my last day is now Wednesday instead, because I'm taking my brother and my mother out somewhere on Thursday. I don't know, it's been hard at the shop, getting phone call after phone call of people who still have not had problems that they've had for over a month now, still not being solved, and having to realize that, that's part of why I have to leave, because I just can't continue to be at a job that wants to be lackluster. So, you a cute bear, have a fish. Thank you. It all starts back tomorrow. It does. It does. Do you know what? I don't know. I think the nice thing is making that choice. I think we lie to ourselves and say that the day makes us upset, but really, there is a small choice here and there of, you get to choose how you react to things and how you let things affect you. And of course, if something's genuinely bad, it's hard to control that reaction, but, if it's just, small things adding up, you still kind of have a choice on how you are going to move about it. I do like that portion of stuff. So, Kenichi Sasaki. Yeah. Are you gonna talk about the official inventor of the radio? Yes. I actually really like Nikola Tesla. I remember learning about him in elementary school and thinking all of his cool inventions and how wacky they looked were just clearly superior. My kid logic brain even knew. Yeah. Everything okay? Yeah. I don't know. I think right around here, and then probably once again in November, December, you'll probably just see me be a little down. I can't really explain it. It's just a thing. September's just kind of like a bad month for me. So, just trauma-wise. So, but yeah, obviously I won't bring that into stream. I will try my best to continue to be bright and cheerful and crazy. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear this, and I hope things work out. Hopefully streaming brings some joy. Sometimes streaming is my only joy. So, yeah. We're gonna do Nikola Tesla and his inventions, and I will have to pull up a smaller chat box. So give me 1 second to do that because I don't have that. Pop out chat because I have it on OBS. It's weird because like for the presentations I put it on the full screen and then I always forget that I have to I have to see you somehow. So okay, let's got these pulled up. Alright. First of all, appreciate the presentation. It's very pretty. I don't know how every once in a while Canva, like everything lines up, you know, where Canva has like an actually good layout. Also, if you hear like clanking around, it's my Nalgene water bottle, okay? It's not like anything nefarious. I'm just drinking water. And there's some quality edge to her. Okay. I don't know why I have to put the lid back on, but it's like, it's by electronics, so I get so worried about it spilling everywhere. And so I have to put it on. It's impulsive, I know. And it makes it take longer and noisy, but I can't not put it back on. You know what I mean? Like, I can't not put it back on. Get down, she's got a weapon! Bioelectronic. Was this that Elon company? Shut up, Kawi. OCD, I can't not do it for real. Right, Jason? You get it. Okay. So, obviously this is gonna be all about Nikola Tesla. Also, let's take a second to just kind of like appreciate the fact that like he was handsome. He was a handsome guy. Handsome guy comes up with all the great ideas, and some ugly motherfucker, Thomas Edison, had some issues. Sorry. You know, it'd just be that. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. And he died a virgin. Yeah, Valso. Gorgina. Okay. I don't think I've ever said that on stream. Ooh, you have to bear with me. I've been around my mom too much today, and my humor is it's just wackadoodle. So what? Yes, I don't. Gorgina. It's so Gorgina. Gorgeous, Gorgina. Oh god. Tesla invented a death ray no government was willing to invest in. We're gonna get to it, don't worry. Okay. So, he's known for AC current motors, i.e. alternating current, right? And then Niagara Falls Hydroelectric Dam. But it's not even just the dam, it was more a power plant. Then the Tesla coils, which, you know, we all know and love. And then there's also that one movie that they'd have the electronics going through and it's playing, like, a song? What was that? What movie was that? Oh, it's forever ago. I can't even remember it completely. What was that? And then there's the shadowgraph or the X-ray. Yup. The radio. Neon lamps. Induction motors. Radio-controlled boats. He had drama with Thomas Edison. FBI drama. And missing files that are just conveniently gone. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Thank you, Beetle. Oh, thank you. I own a death ray for home defense, just as the founding fathers intended. And it's your God-given right to have it. America, baby! Okay, so AC voltage. First off, let's for those of you who are dummies, Or just, you know, not in the know. What is an alternating current? So an alternating current is an electrical current that reverses its direction many times a second at regular intervals, typically used in power supplies. Okay? So it's constantly reversing. It's like a little like flow, like literally this. That's what that is. Okay. Tesla is probably best known for inventing an induction motor to run off of alternating current. A circuit has a voltage of 24 volts and a resistance of 6 ohms. Oh wait. I forgot. Okay, don't disregard the last two parts. It was a graph. Shoot. I forgot to delete that. I finished this, sat on my bed and waited for stream. Obviously, I had two things I should have deleted. It's like my brain is expanding. Yes. AC/DC? Yeah, alright. A classic voltage problem, yeah. Working for Edison. So when Tesla first came to the United States, because he's not from the US, honestly, the only bad thing about him. He found work for Thomas Edison's company. Tesla was promised $50,000 if he could make Edison's direct current method successful. Edison's DC current was not as effective as Tesla's own alternating current method in transmitting electricity over long distances. Competing views led to Tesla leaving Edison's company. And it wasn't even that simple. He was like, so I don't think it can be approved, but hey, I made this, and I think it's a much better thing. And Edison was like, I'm the only brains here, get out, bub. And they like robbed him of his $50,000. They were like, bye, you're broke now, bye-bye. You're stuck as an immigrant in America. Have fun with that. Everybody's gonna discredit you because I'm Thomas Edison. Ooh. Edison killed an elephant to make a bad point. Edison's done a lot of things to make bad points. He's dumb and ugly. How much was that back then? Holy crap. Okay. I can literally. And this is in the current. It's called the current war, or was dubbed the current war because it was the battle of the currents. Let's see. It was 1930. So 50,000 USD in 1930 today. It was the equivalent of 915,242 today's time. So about $1 million. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Elephant. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Zam. Right? So bad. So bad. Nikola Tesla got screwed many times through his life. At least history deemed his legacy. He got screwed, except he didn't screw. I'm sorry. I think I'm funny. There is a gnat in here because I had to put my dying houseplant up in here away from my cat because she keeps trying to eat it and then throw up. And a little fruit fly followed it because it's dying. And it keeps zipping in my face. I'm just like, I see what you did there. Yeah, right, good one. The more I learn about Edison, the more I dislike him. He's literally inferior. There's a reason why he's so popular in, like, US history for, like, public schools, okay? They don't want you to go for better. They don't want you to try. They don't want you to have new ideas. They want you to put your head down and follow orders. So of course Edison's one of the big inventors in schools. Duh. Celibate pill, right? God's most effective birth control. Hallelujah. Okay. So he left the company. It was a whole thing. They've made an entire movie on it. Is it accurate? I doubt it. But they made an entire movie on it. Benedict Cumberbatch, I think, plays as Nikola Tesla. Which I don't think is a terrible casting, actually, but still. Niagara Falls. Okay. So, obviously, there's Niagara Falls, which is located in Niagara, New York, but really, if we're honest, it's located in Buffalo, New York. Right along the Canadian border. And it is ginormous. Me personally, I don't know if the Canadian side is just nicer, but when I went, things were covered in trash, and I was very underwhelmed. I mean, I literally got there and I was just like, is this it? I've seen natural waterfalls occurring in nature as I hike, and it has been more glorious to look at than Niagara. To me. So. Passed by Buffalo, didn't go on though. Yeah, it's been trashed. Yeah. It's very overly populated as well, especially during summertime. I'd love to try to maybe go back during the winter at some point, because I just feel like I have all the postcards I have of it are from it being frozen over, because I just think it's gorgeous. But Buffalo's snow is just not worth it to me. There. Yeah. Also, whatever alerts I keep missing, I'm sorry. Okay. I've been to the falls, pretty except for the Hard Rock Cafe. You went to a Hard Rock Cafe? Yeah, it's been trashed. Yeah. They incorporated everything and killed the natural beauty. They did. I think maybe if I had did like the Maid of the Mist or whatever, the boat ride, maybe I would have liked it a little more. I did that little hiking experience where you hike up through it and you get soaked. I have pictures of my mom and my little poncho and my big old smile and my young, not been touched by the world face. And I look at those pictures and I go, who is that? And then I get a little melancholy. But yeah, I didn't really like Niagara. I've seen actual other falls here in the state, and I've just found them a lot more beautiful. Especially because there's something nice about seeing a waterfall and then getting in the water. And you can be in the water with there's just something nice about that. I just think it's so much nicer. So, I just noticed the music is different in this stream. Is it? Hold on. Oh yeah, this is the music that I composed on stream that one time, a little while back, and I made it, and now I just have it on a loop, and I made it. I made this. I was so talented. No, I made this. I composed it, and then I exported it as an MP3. But yeah, thank you for noticing. So, anyways, the whole point is, big tangent, sorry. He made the first ever hydroelectric power plant at Niagara, so he harnessed, the power of, hydraulics, and made an entire power plant that is located somewhere within Niagara. I don't know where exactly at, because I didn't do the tour. If I had done the tour, then I know. But yeah, so he made and this is the first ever hydroelectric power plant. There are quite a few still. Obviously, I think nuclear power is still probably the leading. And honestly, it's kind of the way to go. It's the way of the future, people. Wake up! Nuclear power. Huzzah! Okay. Now we're gonna go on to the Teleforce, aka the Death Ray. Now, Teleforce is a proposed defensive weapon by Nikola Tesla that accelerated pellets or slugs of material to a high velocity inside a vacuum chamber via electrostatic repulsion and then fired them out of an aimed nozzle at intended targets. Basically, a gun. Or maybe even like a staple gun. Like a staple. So arc rifles, yeah. My apparatus projects particular particles which may be relatively large or of microscopic dimensions, enabling us to convey to a small area at a great distance trillions of times more energy than is possible with rays of any kind. Many thousands of horsepower can thus be transmitted by a stream thinner than a hair, so that nothing can resist. The nozzle would send concentrated beams of particles through the free air of such tremendous energy that they will bring down a fleet of 10,000 enemy airplanes at a distance of 200 miles from a defending nation's border and will cause armies to drop dead in their tracks. Now, this is technically just proposed and never carried out. Technically. I don't know. A railgun. Yeah. Plasma cannon. Mass Effect. Yes. Metal Gear railgun. Yeah. Fuse hydrogen, make helium, make balloons. Sena, that's a railgun. Listen! Listen. But you said IRL. They had to get the idea from somewhere. This is the original. Put some respect. I'm late. Hello, late. I'm Sena. Tesla believed a bit too much in his stuff. You know what, though? He was just, honestly, he's probably just autistic. Ball cell autist. I'm just gonna go work. Thanks. Get off me, bitch. Get off me, whore. Get the hints. Nikola Tesla equals conspiracy theorist about Albert Einstein? He claimed to have worked on the project since about 1900 and said that it drew power from the ionosphere, which he called an invisible ball of energy surrounding the Earth. He said that he had done this with the help of a 50-foot Tesla coil. Begone, thoughts, I have science to do! Yeah, that makes too much sense. Sometimes the simplest answer is actually the real answer. I think we like to overcomplicate things. Japan is working on laser energy weapons to combat drones. Turns out, managing energy and particles with precision and military usage is hard even to this day. Is it? Maybe for other countries. I don't know. I'm skeptical. Now, the FBI confiscated his files. Okay, this is supposedly the death ray. One of more controversial topics involving Nikola Tesla is what became of many of his technical and scientific papers after he died in 1943. Just before his death, at the height of World War II, he claimed that he had perfected his so-called death beam. So it was natural that the FBI and other U.S. government agencies would be interested in any scientific ideas involving weaponry. It was only natural. Some were concerned that Tesla's papers might fall into the hands of the Axis powers or the Soviets. The FBI finally declassified some 250 pages of Tesla-related documents under the Freedom of Information Act in 2016, although it's claimed a lot of the papers are still missing. Which, let's be honest, they most definitely are. Okay? Oh, the mystery of Nikola Tesla's missing files. He was found dead in 1943 in his hotel room in New York City. Representatives of the U.S. Government Office of Alien Property seized many documents relating to the brilliant and prolific 86-year-old inventor's work. Missing, right? It was the height of World War II. And Tesla had claimed to have invented a powerful particle beam weapon known as the death ray. That could have proved invaluable in the ongoing conflict. How did he die? How did he die? I think he actually died of natural causes. I don't think his death was under heavy suspicion. I mean, he was in his 80s. He had heart failure. Yeah. Heart failure in his hotel room. He coomed. Yes, he coomed to death. Yes, of course. Ah, such a tragedy. His last coom of his life. What? Hold on, I gotta take a water sip. Tragic. He was backed up. And dare I ask him in what way? I did not drink enough water today. It's actually kind of stupid of me. He went a bit crazy at the end. A lot of bright minds do. Seems to be the status quo. I mean, look at our boy Terry. Sena sip. Yeah. The coom was the real death. Cannon never coomed. Yeah, and a woman. Just because he was a virgin didn't mean his hand didn't have an imprint on it. Come on. Men are gross. Y'all are like that. Stay safe. Keep yourself safe, guys. Ay. Hydration is perfect. Hi, John. Rip Terry, very big rip. Tesla was not gross. How do you know? Were you always in the room with him, Mumberthrax? Mumber? Also, next time don't buy a stupid dryer with eco-friendly on it. Dummy. Just get the cheapest one. He was famously afraid of germs, so he wore a condom. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, no, that really pushes the whole autism narrative, though. Anyway. What happened to Tesla's files from there, as well as what exactly was in those files, remains shrouded in mystery and ripe for conspiracy theories. After years of fielding questions about possible cover-ups, the FBI finally declassified a couple pages, okay? 250 pages. They went into that hotel room and and grabbed everything. You cannot tell me a man who's 86 and has devoted his entire life to all this study, would only have 250 pages. You're literally smoking crack. There's no way. Never underestimate power of ignorant bliss. True. Science is stored in the balls. No. Autism is stored in the balls. It comes from the dad. Oh my god. Stop. You have got to stop. Under the Freedom of Information Act, yeah. Yada yada. They put that out there to, silence the crowd. They put out their hand and they said, hush. 250 pages. Now shut up. Get the hens. 3 weeks after the Serbian-American inventor's death, okay, an electrical engineer from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, was tasked with evaluating his papers to determine whether they contained any ideas of significant value. According to the declassified files, Dr. John G. Trump, yes, related to that Trump, reported that his analysis showed Tesla's effort to be primarily of a speculative, philosophical, and promotional character, and said the papers did not include new sound, workable principles, or methods for realizing such results. He was an idea guy, I guess. This is John Trump. The apple has... Oh, you're not looking at what I'm looking. There's a picture of John Trump with the Tesla coils. I would show you, but I have the death ray on here. Hey, yo! Sounds about right, similar to Babbage's work. I find it. In 1930, a Britain minister offered 1,000 livres to who presented a death ray. It's all connected. It always is. I mean, if there's money involved, it's always connected. Believe that. Believe that. If money's involved, it's gonna be connected. The scientist's name undoubtedly rings a bell. He was the uncle of the 45th U.S. President, Donald J. Trump, and the younger brother of Trump's father, Fred. So, also, that really kind of just tells you how old some of these people are. Like, damn, y'all are old. Y'all are old. In 1952, after a U.S. court declared Senoviak the rightful heir to his uncle's estate, Tesla's files and other materials were sent to Belgrade, Serbia, where they now reside in the Nikola Tesla Museum there. So, you know, technically, potentially, supposedly, all of Tesla's books and files are in Serbia. Because the US definitely would allow anything of any worth scientifically to go to a different country. So dumb. So dumb. And yeah. That's all I have for you tonight. I could have went deeper, but I'm trying to be a little less yab tonight. Just for the sake of not wanting to be super loud and cursing. And like going too hyper into a rabbit hole, because I just don't really want to keep anyone downstairs awake. Since the walls aren't exactly thick. So, but yeah. That is that. Any questions or discussion? Any questions or discussion? Fun fact, Tesla inspired Nikola with his shows demonstrating how safe AC work. Yab and dab. What if I had what if you guys weren't even expecting, right? Like, what if I had a dab right there, as a toggle? I wouldn't, because I don't think I've actually unironically dabbed in my entire life. And never in public have I ever dabbed. I just feel like I'd be embarrassed. You know? I feel like I'd just be embarrassed, oh no, I don't do that. Thank you, though. Oh no, I don't do that. Watt ended presenting the radar and was implemented immediately. Embarrassed. Get out. Get out. Get out. Wiener? Yes. Wiener. Do you feel better? Do you feel better? You have to deep dab. What? Nah. So, I mean, good night, everybody. Yeah. I think we could potentially wrap up. I know it's a short stream, but I don't really have anything else, and that's okay. I mean, we can go over the schedule and what's to be coming this week. I actually do have quite a few streams this week that are going to be a little different. So, Wednesday, you can expect essentially, obviously a stream appropriate, not GFE, roleplay sort of thing. Like a skit almost. Kind of like what I did the last time when I did the fishing one. But it's going to be woods themed and hopefully have a little more assets done for it. I'm working on those currently. And then Friday we'll be doing Death Road with the mod that Dana Bohr made of me being in Death Road, Canada. Saturday we're doing Baldur's Gate. I will probably spend an hour on character creation because duh. Zatsudon? Yeah, basically a Zatsudon. Hunting Wendigos in the woods. I'm not exactly sure how I'll do it. But it'll be essentially, it'll have a guided direction of where it should go, of what we're doing that night, and essentially making, make-believe. We're gonna be a bunch of kids that day, and, be pretending. Because what is roleplay but literally just, playing imaginary stuff, right? But I kind of have to really concrete on a theme there. Obviously, it's going to be the woods. I will find a good track, kind of immerse all of us together, and we'll go from there. And I think that's kind of why I like a lot of the little nature-y games I'm playing afterwards, like Zombies and then Baldur's Gate. Kind of all just is nice and themed. She never mentioned the pigeon. Yeah, listen, it's not gonna be the deepest dive of all dives. I had to work today, and it is what it is. I got the research done that I could. My dinner ran very late, so this is what I could pump out in that time. I was not gonna cancel another stream. I just was not gonna do it. So a camping roleplay sounds fun. Yeah, something similar or akin to that, I think. Yeah. So I apologize. I apologize if you feel like it is lacking a lot of substance. I agree. And obviously, the circumstances are what they are right now, until my mother is gone. And then I will be solo for a while. And you'll get the full Sena experience. Oh. I don't know what that means for you, but you'll be seeing a lot of me. So, and then on Sunday, we'll be doing some art, because I finally figured out this stupid tablet, and I'm doing good. Or, we'll be doing some rigging, depending on how fast I can get stuff done this week, because I am getting things, I'm finishing work a little quicker, a day earlier than I thought, so we'll see. We might have some sort of model to rig for Sena. How are the comms going? They're going good. I am just down to a couple of friends wanting some things that I haven't charged them for yet, so then they can't get mad at me for not having them completely done yet. And then I have 2 backgrounds that I'm working on. The overlay I have done for one. I just am trying to get the sketches more down. It is a very detailed background for someone's streaming purposes, so I really want to get it right. So that'll take a sec to really get it to where I wanted. I mean, if you guys saw the Pippa piece I did where she was in the mech, that took me days. And I never take that long on art, but the background just took me a really long time because it was so many lines and symmetry and geometry and getting all the shading right and doing all this little details. So it's a lot like that with this particular commission, so I'm trying to make sure I get it right for this person, so that way they are, they feel like I've done good by them. So it is taking me a little longer than I had hoped, because I was really lacking the inspiration to do something that I felt like would be of my style, but also of quality. And I finally have figured out what I'd like to do, and now it's just a matter of getting it all down. But it is very geometrical because it's mech and alien and things of that nature, so it's taking me a good minute. Is there a place where all your art can be found? Not really. I mean, Twitter? I probably should just fill up the hand-drawn channel on the Discord at some point and be like, here's all the comms I did for you guys to see. But once I finish up that comm, I'll be able to open up comms again. But that probably won't be for the next 2 weeks until, my mom's gone and I am a little more settled and the dust is all settled with everything in my life. And then I can kind of navigate from there. But yeah. Right now, the other thing is, because I kind of screwed myself over with drawing so many chibis for myself all the time for thumbnails and schedules, is that, I end up slowing myself down trying to get those down, because, now that I've started the chibi thing for the thumbnails, almost feels cheap to do something else or to do like a quick one. So I try very hard. Disclose your DeviantArt account? Sena doesn't have one. I mean, Sena's roommate had one. I don't even know if I could get back into it. Do I have access to that email still? Actually, I think I do. I don't know. I was a really dumb kid, so I posted myself in cosplays as a kid, so I would not I would not be able to ever show anyone. But now that I say that, I probably should go find it and then delete it. So, yeah, do not share that. Obviously. Once again, I also wish I could, like, share my Wattpad, but my Wattpad has my name in it. And I don't know if I can remove the history of my name on it. But if I could, then I would. And then I'd read stuff to you of, like, my absolute garbage bullshit stories that I used to write. And they were always originals. I never did fan fiction. They were always originals. I actually even have, maybe I could show you guys that, because I never published it anywhere. Yeah, that's what I'll do. If I remember to look for it, I'll show you guys a comic I used to write as a kid. The art for it is halfway decent, but it was like my own manga. And it was called Spice. And did it have any concrete direction? No! It did not. They were like circus freaks. It was literally like themed after the Darkwood Circus of Vocaloid. I took that idea and then tried to make it into a full story, but they weren't singers anymore. They were just like my own OCs. It was ridiculous. I would love to, like, Sena's ERP Horde show and tell stream. ERP? Oh no. My stories were never erotic, because I was always afraid my mom would find them. So I always kept things pretty PG-13. Yeah. No, I don't know, I never ERP'd with anyone. It always seemed uncomfortable. How do you form a real connection or bond like that? I mean, I understand playing pretend or make believe, but like, I feel like there's so much intimacy and trust, and that can't be reached through a screen, I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one. So, fax no printer. Hi, Sena. Hi, Sunny. Understandable. Is it? Okay, cool. I don't know. I can understand, like, the whole play pretend. Especially if it's just, like, by yourself. Like, I don't know. I always wander in my own head. I always stare off into space and think of things. Sometimes I stare off into space and think of nothing. But a lot of times I send my mind somewhere far from here. In a world that just does not exist yet, or probably will never exist for me. But I don't think I've ever just been like, oh yeah. I also feel like when it's like erotic roleplay, it's almost always online, right? So it's just like typing that out. Like, how are you not cringing as you type it? Like, asterisk kisses you, asterisk ooh woo. Like, how do you? How are you not? Are you not embarrassed? Are you not ashamed? Have you no shame? I just feel like I'd be so, like, God, I'm so cringe. Someone just put me on my anniversary already. I'm so sorry if you do ERP and you really like it. That's your business. I'm losing them. What we talking about in his ERP days? No, I never did. That's what we were talking about, is that I never, ever did. That I could never... And, like, you know, obviously I played Final Fantasy. It's not like opportunities weren't there. It was more like it just did not interest me. Online relationships that aren't just friendships don't really interest me anyways. I feel like I'm the type of person, like, I want to be held. You know? Like, I want to hold your hand, and I want to be held, and I want to feel safe. And I want to feel love. I don't want to, like, feel lusted after or feel gross about it. And I don't want to have to read it through a screen and pretend that there's something real. I want it to just be real. I don't know. We have to lift a bear, fellas. It's over. Before marriage? Like, sex? No. But, like, I don't know. Actually holding someone's hand? Yeah, because I want to see if my hands sweat. Like, if I feel comfortable around you, how am I gonna know? I don't know. I know it's a meme, but I'm answering it seriously today. Just today. Unprotected hand holding. Sena's such a pure girl. I don't know. I mean, I do have a pretty dirty mind, but it's just like, I don't know. I went over it in church of like, the service was about if it's in your heart, you've already committed it. And I just feel like it's just not there for me. Like, I've never, like, I've looked at guys and been like, oh, he's attractive, right? But I've never been like, I want to be ravaged. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's not where my mind goes. My mind goes somewhere completely different where it's like, I wonder what life could be with that person, and would it work, and would he laugh at my jokes, and would he like my cooking, and would he make me feel like I'm the only person in the world, and would he be okay if I did it back? And what would he want from me in return for those things? Because relationships are give and take. They're not always unconditional, and that's okay. And I don't know. I think in that regard, where it's just like, can I see myself in a future with this person? Not, can I see myself in their pants? I don't know. As much as I make perverted jokes, I think my face would be bright red if I had to actually have a serious conversation about that with somebody. It just makes me uncomfortable. And I mean, I will say, I mean, if things happen. I understand that. But I've made it this far. So. But, yeah, I don't know. I am like most women, where I daydream about a future that I just don't have. A house, family, a husband. What would that look like, you know, and where would we be, and would we be happy, and beyond happy, would we be content? Would I be enough? Yeah, I don't know. I think about stuff like that. I don't think about, ooh, he put pee in my VV. Like, no, that's horrible. Like, if that's where you're going, you got some demons to sort out. I don't know. But I've also not really ever looked at people as sexual beings. Like, I just don't. I'm not to say that I don't think I'd have a drive for it. I think I definitely would. But it'd have to be my forever person. It would have to be. Because I feel like once I show someone all of me, I don't want to have to start again and show another person and just constantly give pieces of myself away. I'd feel so used and defeated. You are Knuff, yeah. Yeah. Sena's kink is a loving soulmate. Heck yeah. I don't know. I think soulmates are real, and I think I have one out there, just waiting. Sometimes I wish he'd come find me sooner. But it's okay. Things like that are worth the wait, usually. I think so. Yeah. Bros, we need church. Yep. It's been 10 years alone. Well, Yeah. No, that's okay. I don't know. I've had almosts. That's what I like to call it. I've had a couple almosts where I thought maybe something could happen of it. Obviously, everything was appropriate above the belt. There was no, hand holding and kissing, and it was all very friendship almost, with the intent of something more. And it just never worked. So, yeah. And that's okay. It just wasn't meant to be. I think people get caught up, and I don't really like it. A lot of my girlfriends always got caught up in it, where it was like, I was in love with him. And it was like, no, you weren't. Because I feel like if you're really in love with someone, you don't let it go. And they're like, well, it was the right person at the wrong time. And I'm like, how does that even make sense? Then it wasn't the right person. If it was the wrong time, it wasn't the right person. It just was someone who made you feel nice. And that's cool in its own right, and maybe you did love them. But it wasn't in love. And it wasn't your soulmate. Because I feel like when you really meet that person, nothing and no one will take you away from that. So, I don't know. Love is different for different people. It is. But love is shallow for too many people, I think. And that's what's wrong with today's generation. No punches below the belt. Proper sparring. You keep those hands in your pocket as God intended. Yeah. C'est la vie. Don't stop believing for real. Literally though. I don't know. I think, and it's something I notice a lot in men, because I have older brothers who are close in your guys' age, who lament and cry even, and go, Sena, why can't I find somebody? And I just tell them it's not their time. They're like, well, I'm almost 30, and oh, I am 30 or whatever, right? And it's just like, they're marinating. That person, when you meet them, you're gonna feel stupid that you were whining about not meeting them. The only thing you'll feel when you see them is tranquility and contentment and joy and love. So much love. And then, the only thing you'll wish is that you had met them sooner, but you'll just be so happy that they're here now. I am 30. Yeah. My dad was in his 30s when he met my mom. And before your soulmate did what Mo's soulmate did. Russian wife to order that time. Nah. I think we're so convinced that we have to do things like previous generations, when really society's just not set up that way anymore. Most people do find love in their 30s now instead of their early 20s, late teens. It's pretty common. And to be perfectly honest, honestly, even if you meet someone at 70, if that person's the right person, it's not gonna matter. Every year before then that you spent whining for another person, you're gonna feel stupid. Not if you want a family. I don't know. I mean, if you want a family, shouldn't you wait for the right person to start it with? You can't have a family at 70. Sure you can, maybe not your own blood kids, but nieces and nephews, cousins, church family that you helped to teach, my uncle / father figure, his kids, are not good kids. He's got one son and one daughter. His daughter excommunicated him and his wife. And his son is a meth addict. And he does not have kids as far as it's concerned. And he was the teen teacher at my church. And every summer he took us on his boat to the lake. And now every year I text him Happy Father's Day. Because he stepped up where my dad didn't. In ways that my dad couldn't. Or wouldn't. So I guess the point is, you can be, that figure for someone even if it's not your own. And I know it's painful to have to let go of that. Trust me, I know. But I don't know. If all I ever get to be is the mom to my brothers, then so be it. And I've been the best damn mom they could ever have. So, yeah, you can pass on more than genes. Exactly. And yeah, it's not the same. It isn't. It's different. But different's not necessarily bad. I mean, we should stop lying to ourselves saying it is. Give up on your dreams? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if it doesn't happen, don't kill yourself over it. That's all. That's all I'm really saying, is don't end your life over it. I think that's fair. That's fair. That's more than fair, okay? You're not allowed to leave this mortal realm. You're not allowed. It's not allowed. Now that you're giving me that option. It's not an option. You're not allowed. It's literally not. It's not up for negotiation. You have to stay. My children have 4 feet and are furry. Yeah, that's fine too. I gave up on mine a long time ago. You're like a baby though. What a nice room. Thanks. It's AI generated. One day I will draw my own background. But for now I have to finish other people's. Charge into glorious battle, brothers. Die in honorable combat. Not honorable if you're just going to be cannon fodder for the next oil war. Oh no, the billionaires want to argue who gets more billions. Let's send in the jarheads. Please choose life. Yes, take it from the resident married man. Hello, Dr. Lalame, or should I say Brolame? Hello, Brolame. Brolame. Hello. Hello, handsome. Hello, handsome man. And his followers. Hello, psychopaths. I don't think he has a fan name, but I'll give you one. You're the psychopaths. But oil is cool. It's made from microscopic sea life. There's never gonna stop being microscopic sea life. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Fan name here. Real. You rated on a true feeling moment. You did. He knows. He knows. He looked ahead. Don't give up on dreams. Just get used to that. Being a monk, hermit, invest in water. Don't give up on dreams. Just understand that not all of them can come true. And when they don't come true, move on. You know? The world's gonna keep spinning. And you gotta stay on the planet, bud. Sorry, you got to. Why? Cause one day you'll run into a Sena. You'll run into a Sena who's working some crap shift at some crap job, and you smile just nice enough, and you are just polite enough, and it makes her entire day and makes her keep going. Or you give a pat on the back to some kid who fell off his bike and still got back up, and it makes his day and he keeps going. And it becomes a domino effect, and you have to stay for the dominoes. Yep. Yeah, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, then you get what you need. I need to Sena with that accent. I don't know, my accent's been like fading in and out tonight. Spent time with my mom, and then I spent so much time at work, so now I'm just like in between. Because self-delete is bad for your afterlife health. I don't know if I subscribe to that belief, but I do feel that, you know, it never affects just you. There are gonna be people who cry uncontrollably and can't sleep, can't eat, can't even begin to wrap their heads around the why. You have to stick for those people because they're selfish and they selfishly love you and want you to stay. Selfish kind of love. Yeah. I mean, any close death will do that to you, chosen or not. I would say I'm in a unique situation where they would know why. Even if they know the why, they'd still probably question it. Life gets better. And even if it doesn't, maybe it's your perspective. Like, tonight, I had crap service at my dinner, but I was able to look around and see little things. There was a baby playing in his high chair at the table across from us, and he was just squawking away. And his parents were in a deep conversation, and their 4-year-old was on her tablet, but he kept looking over and smiling, and there was just something to it that was just like, yeah. The little moments. No pain is endless, and no joy is eternal. But contentment can be. I think contentment is a choice. You have to decide, is it enough? I guess that's kind of why I meant, I want to be enough for someone. That they are content in life because I'm a part of it. I must live. I have too many games to play. See? Whatever it may be. That's how you here. I don't want G. You don't want G? My folks rely on me too much for me to go. I couldn't do that to them. Yeah. And streamers rely on you too much too, Beetle. You've been blue wrenched. You have to live forever now. Sorry. It's nature's rules. Mumithrax would know. I was like a lost little lamb when he was gone. He's now been guilted and staying forever. Actually not though, because if you need a break, take one please. I don't want to give the evil people that would want me or my friends gone. I don't want to give them what they want. Agreed. The blue wrench is your 13th reason to live! But, right? Beetle? 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 Danny done saving lives. The entire chat becomes blue wrenches. You can't die, and you can't die, and you can't die. Get on it, 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 get on it. Spite is a surprisingly good motivator. True, real. Spite was one of the things that was keeping me going all throughout teenage years where I was very on the edge. So, whatever keeps you going, please keep going. Ooh. I love it here, and helping out makes me happy. Good. So a new pact. I will not end it with you. My pact goes like this. You are not allowed to leave. I will cry. Until then, I will pray for you daily. That's the pact. Sena pact. That's the pact. Those are the terms. If you can agree to those terms, say aye. Oh yeah. Yes, queen. Can't make Sena cry, guys. Yeah, you guys, those of you who were there for that one, it's not pretty. It's ugly. I get blubbery. I speak in whinies, as my mother calls it, where you whine and cry and try to speak at the same time. Yeah, it's ugly. I'm an ugly crier. Sena. I'm honestly glad to be here for it. When did Sena cry? Forever ago. Well, okay, that's not true, because I cry, get snotty too. Yeah, and then I'm just like sucking snot. I'm like, but I cry loud. I have to mute mic anytime I've cried on stream. Like, I cried for the cat organized neatly and I had to mute. And then, like, I came back and my voice was all shaky and it was like, oh, girl, you've been crying. And it's like, yes. And then, I cried playing Mario once, I think. It just got me so frustrated. I'm an angry crier too. Like, if I get too angry, I don't process my emotions well, and my first reaction is to cry. So, yeah. And I know, it's my own shortcoming. I know. Crybaby bear. I am a crybaby. And proud. It's better than nothing. It's better than bottling it up, and it's better than erupting and screaming at people. Ugly crying is the best kind. Dude, sometimes, oh my gosh, especially in college, I'd get so overwhelmed. I overloaded myself. I drowned myself daily in college. I don't know why I did. I think I was just trying to distract from some stuff that was going on. And it worked a little too well. I would go in the shower and I would ugly cry. But I'd have to be quiet because they were communal. So I'd have to, like, silent scream into the void, and I'd be like... But I'd cry so hard my face would shake and I'd get a really bad headache afterwards. Angry Poopy goes crazy. What? I've heard the nervous one. The nervous one is really bad. It's uncomfortable. And your tummy's rumbling and you're like, I'm nervous. And you're like, wait, no, now I have to use the restroom. No. But yeah, gotta go now. Keep the good work, Sena. Oh, bye, Rag. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Power pooping. I've never heard that. Is that just a guy thing? Power pooping. That's crazy. You ever angry? No. I couldn't cry sometimes, but man, tears are gross. Actually, I find that men are usually really pretty when they cry. Because men, I don't know why men have such pretty eyelashes, but they get all like wet with a little dew, and their eyes are all like shiny and shimmery, and they get cute little red noses, and they look so defenseless, and you're like, oh, you're so cute. I'm sorry you cried, but you're adorable. I don't know. I've always been the friend where people cry and cry and cry and cry and cry into my arms. But I've never really actually cried in front of a friend. So I think it was really bad when I cried on stream, because, well, I don't do that. Never heard of any of that. Okay. I'm glad to know that the voices and cries I keep hearing in my head aren't a product of psychosis, but really you taking a sad a sad shower! Not a shower! Georgie, no! Competitive ranked pooping. Men are so weird. Why do you guys say 30 minutes to poo? Why can't you just like, okay, it's turtling, time to go, and then you just squat it out and then you're done. Then you go and sit in the bathroom for 30 minutes because you felt a little cramp in your belly, and now you know you might have to poop soon, so you're just gonna go and sit and wait. Sena has made a lot of men cry, at least this one. I have had viewers be like, you made me cry, and I'm like, what? I'm sorry. Or I'm just like, dang, I can't give everyone a hug, I'm sorry. There's like a tonic for every issue. Just cocaine. Like one of those old school remedies they sell out of a freaking wagon. Get your elixir. Yeah, here. Get your Sena elixir. Made with real cocaine, I tell ya. The shower comes afterwards. Yeah, why do men poop and then shower right after? That's weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's like, it'll be the middle of the day. My little brother would be like, take off all of his clothes in the bathroom to go poop and then, like, put on a towel and go upstairs to shower. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Browsing memes on the phone. Who's gonna tell her? I'm a beast. Sena, do you really want me to trust that it is a poop or a fart? Do you not know your sphincter? Do you not know? Do you not know? You can't, like... Okay. I don't know how to explain it without it being absolutely disgusting, so, if that triggers you, I'm sorry. But you know you can, like, clench. Feel if it's there. And if it's there, then you get up and you go. If it's not there, then you wait until it's there. Never wipe. It's bad for the starfish. I'm sorry, what? What? Ew. Smith, I had hope for you. I was like, that kid's a cutie. Doesn't wipe his ass. Whew. I pray for your wife. Skid marks she'll have to clean out of your pants. Wow. You really tattled on yourself live? What's wrong with you? That hurts and you're forced to wait around showering after intense sweat. You shouldn't be straining like that. You should be able to just squat and have it come, like, fall out. Y'all are just unhealthy. How about a fart or liquid? Bro, what? What? Said a teacher grown adult. Sphincter masters. It's normal! Is it not? Is that too much? Is that, like, oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I did warn you. Not me, I have a bidet. I'm not an animal. A bidet? I want a bidet. What if it squirts the wrong hole? I'm a woman, it could squirt the wrong hole. I feel like that would be uncomfy. That'd be so uncomfortable. I'm not a guy, I don't just have, like, balls, you know? Like, I don't know. I've sat on a bidet once at an Asian restaurant, and they had a super high-tech one. It had a heated seat, and it did, like, the weird plastic ring where it would, like, slide for a new butt to sit on it, right? I sat on it, and, I thought it was done. Like, I used the bidet, and it was still spraying, and I was like, well, I'm done. Hi, just subscribe. No! Hi, Tanisha, you dumb. I literally would, I would just, I don't know. Why am I telling you everything? Why are you telling us everything? So no. There's toggles to switch between holes. I haven't made that mistake yet. Is there? Everything was in, like, hiragana or something. Katakana. One or the other. Yo, I want the Super Shooter 5000 from the place. It's all fun and games till some joker turns up the water pressure. I'd be so nervous. I'd be so nervous. You do get pinged when people start their censuses with you. Do you get pinged? Huh? Yeah. Oh yes, for every single time someone uses the word. Oh! That's crazy. Don't need any fancy gadget bidets, just need to pray the Lord you don't get called out in the bathroom stalls for blowing metaphorical steam. Dude, using public restrooms is so terrifying. It's so terrifying. Awful. I hate it. I used to be such a nervous tinkler. I literally could not pee in public because I would be nervous that someone would like listen and be like, "Why does her stream sound like that? She must not drink enough water." Like I was so nervous. So I would get in there. If there were people in the restroom, I couldn't pee. I'd just sit there for like 30 minutes till the restroom finally cleared out, and then I'd pee, and my mom would be like, "Where the hell were you?" Like I was trying to pee. I've gotten better since, like, not being homeschooled. When I was homeschooled, it was really bad. It was really bad. If I had to go number 2, I'd just hold it until I felt like I was going to throw up. How did we even get on Potty Talk? That's crazy. Just sharing my bathroom habits with strangers on the internet. No big deal. Why does her stream sound like that? OBS filters, maybe? Wait, what do you mean? What does it sound like? Is it bad? Sound like what? What's wrong with it? Why make me nervous? What does it sound like? I just put it on monitor and output so I could hear. What does it sound like? What did I do? Okay. Did I see your previous comment? Hi, you just subscribed? I did. You were talking about pee. You sound like a bear. No one tell her. Tell me what? Never mind, I am just making it silly. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Does she know PG? Do I know what? Beep beep. What did I do? She looks like fire on the floor. Welcome, Jordy, to the Build-A-Bears. Man, it took you long enough. I'm just kidding, of course. You were talking about your fluid stream sound. Oh. Well, I mean, I can't stream from the bathroom. Sorry to disappoint. It did take me long enough, woman. Guys, don't tell her, but Sena's kind of cute. Oh, they're referencing what you said. You were self-conscious about while peeing. Stop! You're making me nervous about it again. Stop. McDonald's bathroom streams. Let's go. Anyways, I think we should probably wrap up soon. I made it into an hour-long stream. Yatta! I like my Sena pee free. Thank you very much. What? That's so weird. You crazy. Free piss. Free piss. Free piss. Power streaming coming. Oh my god. If I come on stream one time, and it's just like my stream deck's just loaded with fart sounds, I'm just like, hey guys, ugh! And then I just like push the button coming from the bathroom. I feel like it would go down in infamy in the worst of ways because too many people would be like, is this for real? And it wouldn't be. Nice Tesla talks. Good stream. Thank you for coming, Samuel. Somebody tried to cook her. Tasty bear butt. What? I wanted to say bear bacon, but I said butt. Take it. Ah, that's weird. That's a little too weird. I'm gonna say I heard every time you came. Stop. I didn't mean it like that. As soon as I said that, I was like, wait, they're gonna take it so wrong. They're gonna take it so wrong. And they did. Why do you have to be men, chat? I go back to this argument quite often. Just like, man, they'd be better if they were girls, and I want to feel so weird all the time. This discussion has gone long enough. Yeah. Let's just karaoke. We'll karaoke a little, and then we go night night. Cause that was stupid. Oh, I didn't have chat on. My bad. Oh boy. Don't worry, Carrie would also go gutter brained after Tasty Bear Butt. Oh god. I miss her. I think I've been a little melancholy about that. Yeah. I miss my friend. I don't know what's different, but I just miss her. Yeah. Imagine when you become full-time and you get more of this each day. Oh god. I feel like I'm just gonna... I feel like you guys are gonna be way too close to me by the end of this all. By the time I retire or graduate or whatever and leave the VTubing sphere completely, I'm gonna be like, why is everyone so close? Is she okay? Yeah, she's just on a mini hiatus. But she's also just not around on Discord, so we have resorted to texting each other. But she's just, she's not as good as keeping in touch when she's on PC. And she's just been so busy with stuff that, like, she can't really keep in touch the same. And I got used to being up her butt and her being up my butt about, like, constantly being together and constantly talking, that, like, now it's almost like radio silence, which is not her fault. It's just life right now. So now it's just like you and your butts. I'm sorry. It's a really common phrase in my house. I'm sorry, but now it's just like, I don't know. It's almost too quiet. It's almost too quiet. I got. I just got used to having someone around all the time. Yeah. Why is that getting me choked up? Let's see. We're around all the time. Yeah. So you guys aren't. If I like hop in a Discord call, nobody's gonna talk to me. You guys are all freaking nervous Nellies. Because I'm a streamer and it has to be separated, and I understand, but also I don't actually understand. I'm just like, why can't I just be friends with people? What the fuck? Not that I need to be friends with like a bunch of random men. That's probably not the best. But I don't know. No, it's because everyone talks over each other. Oh, yeah, you think you guys would talk over each other? I don't know, you guys did pretty good during the after party for Aladdin, which we definitely should do another soon. But I can be boring, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people think they're boring, but I grew up in a church where all I ever talked to were old folks, so it really can't be that bad. So we obey Master Sena at all times. Okay, let's sing some sad cry songs to get it out of our systems, and then we go to bed. And I'll make sure I actually give you an ending song, since it is Carrie's song, and that is my baby, and I love her, and I miss her. I don't know. I feel like this always happens when I make female friends. Like, I just get too close, and then like life happens, and I have to like get over it. It's just like I'm just obsessive with my friendships, which is on me entirely. So I'm sure I stress people out. Okay. Let me unmute desktop audio and pick a song. Like a legit, I just never see you and call, or I would talk to you. And I want to talk to your wife too, Rachel. Don't think I forgot. I know her name. Okay, she loves you a whole lot too. I know. I think I'm just so used to getting burned that I just like assume that she just doesn't like me anymore, which I know is stupid, but I have a dumb woman brain, okay? So, yeah. Okay. What did I want to sing? I sound cuter than usual tonight. I feel like I'm just talking at like a normal level tonight, where like normally I'm like either so laid back because I'm so tired, or like I'm just like too energetic. I also just feel like I feel like this is my more normal range of my voice, like pitch wise, where I feel like for streams I usually talk lower, cause I used to get picked on a lot for sounding too squeaky and being called squeaky or like a mouse by people in various jobs I've had and in school. People have made fun of me for being too squeaky. So I have tried really, really hard to like talk really low like this. Hi guys, how are you? And like really go into my chest, which honestly kind of hurts my throat. So make it sound like you just want to talk to my wife. No. I just feel like as a married man, it'd be like almost offensive for me as a woman to not acknowledge your wife. I feel like it's almost disrespectful to her. I feel like it anyways. Okay, good. You're just being super sweet and comfy. Oh, she's full of positive vibes. She's in warm Grammy Bear mood. Send a real voice reveal. I feel like, yeah, tall woman, tiny voice. Yeah, like I feel I can be very loud, but my voice is actually pretty high pitched. Like, I don't know. When I like talk actually like super happy and excited or like just in my normal range, it is like it's high. And I feel like you guys have not heard like a full-on bad laugh from me yet, and I fear the day when that happens because I have a cackle. And I was cackling on the way home with my mom, and we were just rolling because I can just make her laugh really good because I know her humor so well, and so we'd be laughing so hard. It's just and it's bad. I've missed too much lore. Sena's tall. I mean, I think I'm tall. Chat says I'm tall sometimes, and sometimes they're like, nah, you're barely average. I'm 5'8". Sena's the best roast. But yeah. I don't know, no one's made me, like, rolling laughing on stream. Carrie's got me a couple times off stream, but never on. I think it's like we're trying so hard to be professional while still being entertaining, which is hard gray zone to strike. But yeah. I think also, like, it's bad because I talk with my hands so much while streaming, and it's just like, if I had hand tracking, you guys would be like, she got spaghetti noodles for arms because she just... Yeah, I mean, tall for a short woman, I guess. I'm 5'9", you're a tall girl. Yeah. 5'8" is tallish, yeah. Sena's roommate is 6'4", arms the size of Shreya's trunk. She's shredded. No. I might be able to lift a lot, but I still look girlish, you know? I look like a girl. Like, even when I had my pixie cut, there was no mistaking. There was no one going up, sir? No, no. They knew. Even from the back, they knew. That's a girl. Hey, Amanda! Hi! Hi, I was about to do just some, like, wrap-up karaoke, because I'm in a sing-songy kind of mood. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. I hope, things are starting up well for you as you go back into this school season. So, yeah. Okay, I actually have to pick this. I'm gonna pick some different songs because I don't usually sing them anymore, so. This is on. This is off. There we go. Do this in. Amanda Raid? Oh, it was Amanda Raid? Oh, thank you for raiding. Hi. Oh, it didn't give me a notification. I apologize. I hope it was fun, and I hope you guys had a really good stream. Oh man, I'm sorry. My apologies, Amanda. I know you'll be fine, but still. Okay. Manual. Oh, okay. Why were y'all talking about pee pee poo poo? Because we got on it, okay? But I wasn't like being crazy. It was normal. It was normal, okay? It was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to the blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange skies, feeling super childish. Madonna Glover. Miss call for a number. Like, where you at tonight? No alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. Oh, you slow down time in your golden hour. Oh, we were just two lovers, feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, spreading through the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power. Minutes feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did for the love of my life? She's got glow on her face, glory and look in her eyes. My angel of light. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. Oh, you slow down time in your golden hour. Oh. When are the bird mice singing again? I don't know. When she's free. We need to get you in the studio. I know. I've done a couple like cover releases, but I really need to like sit down and do some more. So I'm planning some, but yeah. Let's see. Let's do. Also this one. We could do another one after this. I'll both do like 5. Is that okay? 5. From Fly Me to the Moon? Oh, okay. We can try. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come down, streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide your bones, and I will try to fix you. Down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. I know. Oh, hi Yuko. Hi Boo Bros. Hi. Welcome. Hello. We're doing some closing karaoke. I'm very sorry if you thought this was gonna be Tesla. I apologize. We already covered that. Hello, hi. Hi. Hello. Why no? You stream down your face when you lose something you can't replace. Tears stream down your face, and who the hell am I? I am Sena Bonbon. I'm a cinnamon roll bear, DIY extraordinaire. That's who the hell I am. We're gonna sing a different song now, though. I've lost my momentum. Hello, hi. I'm an indie streamer, and I made my own model that you see moving in front of you. And yeah, I exist, and I am on your screen. And I am doing closing karaoke because I just finished my deep dive a while ago. And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man, and all the fears you hold so dear will turn to whisper in your ear. And you know what they say might hurt you, and you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel a thing. I am falling, I am fading, I have lost it all, and you don't seem the lying kind. A shame that I can read your mind, and all the things that I read there. Candlelit smile that we both share. And you know I don't mean to hurt you, but you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel a thing. I am falling, I am fading, I am drowning, help me to breathe. I am hurting, I have lost it all, I am losing, help me to breathe. I love this song too, it's so good. I think we have what? 2 more songs and then we end. Holiday songs for the gifted. Thank you very much. Hello, Captain Climber. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Which songs? I don't know yet. I'm not sure actually. I am falling. I am failing. I am drowning. Help me to breathe. I am hurting. I have lost it all. I am losing. Help me to breathe. She's so close. Oh, don't worry about that. It'll happen when it happens. Alright, let's do... Let's see. We'll do Fly Me to the Moon, since that was mentioned in chat, and then we'll do Skyfall by Adele, sorry. There we go. I'll just clear my throat, sorry. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Alright, last song. It'll be Skyfall by Adele, and then I will put you on ending screen, and then I will frantically try to find someone to raid you guys into. So stick around for the raid, okay? Just keep spreading it around. Gazoo! Thank you for coming. Thank you for the song. Yeah. Thank you again, Mox. That was very gracious. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue I owe them. Swept away and stolen. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall and face it all. Together, let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall and face it all. Together, let sky fall. At Skyfall. Skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart. When worlds collide and days are dark. You may have my number, you can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall and face it all. Together, let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall and face it all. Together at Skyfall. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be me without the security of your loving arms, keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall and face it all. Together, let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall and face it all. Together at Skyfall. Let the sky fall. We will stand tall at Skyfall. At Skyfall. How's it going? Alright. That's a good number to end on, right? Alrighty. I will see you Wednesday. I was like, tomorrow? No. I'll see you Wednesday. I will see you Wednesday for the forest stream. We will doing the little forest skit. Alright, bye 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 bye. Te amo.